Let's try this again. Okay, hey, this video is for Blair. We're gonna give it a second go around because the pieces of paper that I cut around, they were too short to go around your plant. All right, so I already got started. What I did is I added, let me show you the plants. Just take the polyfill off. Here is your ghost. Awesome. Here is your key lime narrow. And then I'm giving you a lot of free stuff. Oh, I don't want to forget this, but if I do, I will ship it separate on my own dime. So we're giving you a free cutting of a pink aurora. This is a propagation from my mother plant. She's been in water for a couple weeks now. I want to say 2 weeks. She's been pushing a new leaf since the propagation since I cut her. I'm sending her in a moist paper towel. I just sent you a message about it, but just because she's got little nodes coming out, not quite roots yet, so I don't want to send her bare and let those dry out. And then in addition to this, for free, I'm sending you a clear nursery pot and $5 worth of my aglaonemia mixed soil. That's just a Merry Christmas from me to you. And thank you for telling your friend about me. I look forward to doing business with y'all in the future. Okay, so let's try this again. We'll lay this down flat and get her taped. And then I'm going to start adding the polyfill as we roll. It just kind of helps when she's already laying down for the polyfill to stay in better. We just want the foliage to stay as beautiful as possible on her way to you. So as I roll, I'm going to start moving all of the leaves in an upward direction, making sure they don't get crinkled. Try to keep it tight down here. When these get to you, they are sending dry just because of weather. So make sure to give them a nice good drink of water. They're going to want it. I am murdering this right now. My thumb's where my tape needs to be. There we go. I've shipped or packaged so many plants today. I'm starting to lose my mind. Slowly. There's not that much there to lose though. Okay. Taped down. I leave the bottom open. I think it helps everything breathe better as I put a pound of tape on your plant. Okay, now we're going to polyfill all around the top. In between the leaves, just trying to keep this foliage as beautiful as we can for you. No crinkles allowed on our agos. Aglos! I'm getting polyfill between all of the leaves in the paper. All right, and then we're just gonna put a doot on top here. Some of these guys are just a little tall, so I had to fold them over, but don't worry, we're still putting polyfill in between. All right, and then rather than folding the top, I just masking tape the polyfill down. That's gonna hold that in there to keep your foliage all nice and pretty. Okay. There is your ghost. Now for your key lime. This cutie patootie. That was the one that was too short. Let's see. This one should be good. I'm trying to get faster and more efficient. There's got to be a sweet spot between quality and quantity, you know? The more plants that I sell, the faster I have to get, because I don't want to hire anybody. This is my passion, my business. And I have tiny trust. I don't think anyone would put the care into it that I do. Actually, I have one good friend that I know she would. Shit, she's probably would be better at this than me. I'm trying to get her to start selling on Pawn Street too. Woo! Try to keep it tight. Keep it tight in there. Oops. I use a lot of tape. All right, there's a little slack on the bottom. I'm just gonna cut it off. Let those roots breathe. Yeah, and then we have a bunch of slack on top, so I'm gonna cut that down. That can be used as packing paper. There we go. Okay, here is the top of your key lime narrow, and we're just going to polyfill around the edges and on the top. Same deal as last Aggo. So we just switched our home internet from AT&T copper to fiber. They came and they put a line in here and a new router and Wi-Fi extenders. The Wi-Fi extenders don't work to my office, so I returned them. To AT&T, and they were charging us, okay, so, oops. They were charging us $10 per extender per month. So I just got the Google Mesh system. But when the Wi-Fi extenders, they don't work to over here where my office is, and they're still not working. All right, see, it's kind of all around there. And then just that piece on top there. Keep the leaves safe. But yeah, normally I like to have like a movie going or something. It makes me feel less lonely while I'm packing plants. So I've just been up here in my shipping office for like 4 or 5 hours packing plants today. Especially this time of year, I like watching Christmas movies, like Christmas with the Cranks, Home Alone. All right, second one there. I don't know how to package this. I've been thinking and thinking and thinking. Hold on, I'm a blonde thinking. It's dangerous. I know one of these has holes in them somewhere. Oh, I feel really nauseous all of a sudden. I think it's all the coffee I had. I had a plant shipped to me this way, and I thought it was extremely interesting. We're gonna do that. I think it's cool. This is hilarious to me. Nothing will hurt it. Because, yeah, like I send cuttings, but I send like 30 at a time. So for like a single cutting, I've never actually put any thought into that. All right. Yeah, I don't need to wrap it up. I like that. Racetrack. Cool. Thank you, Racetrack. I just walked in and like took a handful of cups. I don't drink soda, so oops. Alrighty, now you have to find your box. We want the perfect size box. I'm debating. I have this one and I have one other that I think might work better. It's a mess in here. Oh yeah. When you find the right box, that's the whole battle. Cool. We found it. Look at that. Okay, so I've got your cutting in the middle here with the clear plastic nursery cup on the bottom. I've got your soil here, this here, and you know what? Everything's so snug. Let's see, I'm just gonna add a little bit of packing product right there in that corner to keep the plant from moving up and down and banging around. This stuff works great. Just need to cut it. Oh, they're perforated. Who knew? Awesome. Okay. Got that little doot at the top to keep this stationary, and everything is the size of the box. So I'm going to tape this box up. I'm going to go all the way in a circle with the tape. I knew I was gonna forget it. I just wasted all that tape. That's okay. I'm glad I remembered. Oh my gosh, I would have felt horrible. Macrame plant hanger. Yeah. I don't want to put it there. I'm going to put it down here. There we go. Perfect. I'm going to tape it that way. We'll tape it the way it was. Awesome. Now I will remove the sticker on here so it doesn't come back to me. Boom. Live plant stickers for you. Not that they matter. All right, Blair. These will be to you shortly. Thank you so much.